So I am going to discuss this test paper of geography. Myself Ajay Raj Singh, and we are going to discuss elaborately the questions that were asked in this test paper. The first question is, consider the following statements. First statement is, Kallada River originates in Western Ghat range and flows westward. Yes, Kallada River in Kerala, it originates from Western Ghats and flows westward. This is Kerala. The river Kallada feeds Vembanad Lake. That is not true. Kallada River falls in Ashtamudi Lake. This falls in Ashtamudi Lake. This is Vembanad. This is Kayankulam. This is Ashtamudi. The second statement, that river Kallada feeds Vembanad Lake, that is not true, because river Kallada falls into Ashtamudi Lake. The third statement, Vembanad is the longest lake in India. Yes, it is true. Vembanad is the longest lake in India. So out of these three statements, only 1 and 3 are correct. That is D. D is the correct option. Second option is wrong. The river Kallada feeds Vembanad Lake. That is wrong. Second question, arrange the following features of river flow from its youthful stage to senile stage. V-shaped valley, gorges, delta formation, meanders, oxbow lake. Now in the youthful stage, we have to arrange them from youthful to old stage. That is gorge, delta, meanders, oxbow lake, V-shaped valley. Now in the youthful stage, early youthful stage, the valley form is in the form of gorge. In the early youthful stage, the valley, river valley is in the form of gorge, because in early youthful stage, river resorts to valley deepening. River resorts to valley deepening. So the river valley is in the form of long, narrow, deep valley. So in the early youthful stage, the form of valley, that is the form, cross-section form of valley is gorge. Now when the river reaches middle youthful stage, in this stage, because of weathering of the rocks on either bank, some weathering takes place, and because of slippage, these rocks slip into the valley. As a result, the cross-section profile of the valley becomes V-shaped. In early youthful stage, the cross-section profile is in the form of gorge. In middle youthful stage, the weathering of the rocks on either bank and the slippage of rocks transforms the valley into V-shape. And then third, in mature stage, by the time the river reaches mature stage, because of level to gentle topography, the river starts forming meanders. Because on plains in middle stage, in mature stage, the river is flowing on level to gentle topography. The carrying capacity of the river is limited. So river resorts to selective deposition and selective erosion. As a result, the river starts meandering. So next is meanders, and these meanders goes on intensifying. These meanders goes on increasing. Ultimately, these meanders, basically they cut each other. These meanders intersect. And as a result of intersection of meanders, these oxbow lakes are formed. Oxbow lakes are formed in the lower mature stage or in the old stage. And finally, where the river falls into the sea, it forms delta. So the correct sequence is, first gorges are formed, then V-shaped valleys are formed, then meanders are formed, then oxbow lakes are formed, and finally delta formation takes place.